Reeve. Brian Emmons, I am Mike DeCourcy. And look at all the Viking students across the way, Brian Emmons, that got themselves out of bed this morning.
I don't think they changed clothes, but they're out of bed, they're here, and that's a great thing.
There's no doubt about it. So, starting lineups have been introduced. And Vikings going to go this way. It's going to be a 3-guard set. Colleen Trambaugh, she's a 5'5" senior. Beth Graber, she's 5'4" and a senior. Willow Thompson, Willow 5'5" and a junior. Pair of forwards for the Vikings. Mariah Brunson, 5'8" and a junior. And then Hannah Bledsoe, Hannah 6'1" and a sophomore. And of course the Vikings coached by Mrs. Lacey Higgins.
For the Rivet Lady Patriots, they're going to go with 5'6" senior guard Kenzie Willis. She wears number 10. 5'6" senior, number 21, Kennedy Fry. A 5'8" sophomore, number 42, Alexis Fry. 6'2" sophomore, Mary Herman in the middle. And a 5'5" guard, number 5, Nia Dane. So that's the way Vincent's going to go in this one. We're going to line up, of course. The two centers are at the center circle, right on top of the Viking logo. Hannah Bledsoe going to jump it up against Mary Herman. And for your Saturday afternoon pre-Christmas festivities, voice of the Vikings, Mike DeCourcy.
Tip is up. It's controlled by Reeve. Willow Thompson going to go down, flip it up. Her shot no good. Tried a little tip play right there. Vikes unable to get the layup, but open look doesn't go. And Rivet going to get their first possession of the game. Looks like the Vikes are in a 2-3 zone, Brino.
Yeah, and going to be very active in that zone. Will the Lady Vikings, as they have been. And they're going to have to really hit the boards, and Colleen did it right there.
Baseline jumper up and no good by Fry, and here comes Colleen with the basketball. And Beth with it. Looks like Vincent's Rivet going to be in a little 1-3-1 action.
Got Herman in the middle, so her and Hannah are going to go at it. There's a kickball. That'd be a good matchup. You know, Hannah Bledsoe, very, very good basketball for the Lady Vikings all season long, and so this will be a good matchup and a good matchup for Coach Higgins. This is a good time to see exactly where you're at in the season.
No doubt about it. How far have you came? And that pass going to be thrown away, and here comes Rivet with it. Herman with it, top of the key. They're going to back it out and get set against this 2-3 zone. Nia Dame, as you mentioned, one of the starting guards. She's a freshman. So interested to see her today. She's going to set for one, top of the key. It's going to be long. And Bledsoe going to grab the rebound. Little sideline break. Beth Graber's got it. And Rivet going to settle back into, it's a 1-3-1.
Good pass.
There goes Brunson down the lane, but she's going to miss the layup and rebounded by Rivet.
Hey, those are the ones you wish you made, but hey, they got it.
Yep.
A good pass into the interior of that zone, and we'll knock more of those down than we'll miss.
Long three put up by Rivet. It's going to bounce long. Colleen going to run it down, and here, Reeve has got to run. We have got to beat this pressure defense down the floor today. Now, Rivet going to get set in that 1-3-1. Trambaugh going to bounce it down to Brunson. Brunson going to miss. Bledsoe going to pick it up, lay it in. And the opening bucket of the day belongs to the Vikings. It's 2-0.
Yeah, good job on the boards there by Hannah. She was able to scoop it up off of the Brunson miss. And again, we got inside that zone with the good interior pass. The pace of Vincent's Rivet seems completely different than what I'm used to out of them over the last couple of years that I've been watching them closely.
Herman with it, and now just going against this Viking 2-3 zone. Colleen thought she was out in the passing lane. Almost got there. Good ball movement by Rivet. They're going to get a wide open triple out of it, and they knock it in. And that's Kennedy Fry. It's 3-2 Lady Patriots. Now Beth Graber going to set for an open long one. Got it again, and her hot shooting this week continues. That's a Cash for Kendall three-point basket. It's 5-3. Reeve with the lead.
Nice ball movement again there, and that's something that has really come on, as we talked about in the pregame, is Reeve's long game and knocking down threes.
Reeve in that 2-3 zone. Already made a long one. Now another triple going to be put up. It's no good. Rebounded by Colleen, and here comes Reeve with a 2-point lead in the ball. Willow Thompson going to go down, and she's going to be fouled, and they're going to call it on the floor, so Reeve will get it on the baseline.
I think right now, 5-3 Vikings, just about halfway through the first quarter. I think that Coach Higgins got to be pretty okay with this start, with the way, and our girls are understanding that they are able to play with this Vincennes Rivet team.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's Brunson, little jumper, got it. Right up the spot, knocked down a 12-footer, 7-3 Vikes.
Good passing by the Lady Vikings again. Found a seam in that zone, and we're getting good shots out of it. I think we get a stop and a basket, you're going to see our first time out of the game by Vincennes. I have a feeling that's what's hopefully going to happen.
Fry with it, top of the key. Willis had it for a second. There's Herman. Jumper up middle of the lane, going to be good. That one was knocked in by Alexis Fry, 7-5. Here comes Bar-Eve, going to break some pressure. Beth Graber. Willow Thompson, 18-footer, swish. 9-5 Vikes.
Great ball movement and results in a basket. We're starting to say that more than what we used to. I like it, but the passing right now around this zone, very strong from the Lady Vikings and setting up good shots.
And there's in the long triple from the corner. It's going to miss everything. Rebounded by Colleen. Here comes Bar-Eve down the floor. Tramball with it. Right-hand dribble, looking for an open teammate. Can't find anybody. Ball going to be poked away. Colleen going to pick it back up. Over to Willow Thompson.
Good look there across the zone.
Beth Graber on the baseline. Got another one. 11-5 Vikings. Timeout, Vincennes Rivet. And we will go ahead and take one too. 11-5, first quarter. Vikings lead it. Back in 30 seconds. I'm not sure you could draw up a better start, Brian Emmons.
You absolutely could not. 11-5, got a long way to go, little over halfway through the first quarter, but you're right. If we could have said at the first timeout break, where would we like to be? It's right here, 11-3 or 11-5, Lady Vikings.
So Vincennes Rivet will have basketball out of the timeout. It'll be interesting to see what Rivet does on defense because the Vikings have kind of shredded this pressure so far. Will they just go back to playing regular man-to-man? We're about to find out. Rivet with the basketball. Herman's got it on the right wing. And just a regular ball reversal. There's a lob play down to Herman, and the Vikings got burned on that one, 11-7.
I think they said, we have got to get Herman the basketball.
Willow Thompson going against this pressure. We're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow going to give it back to Rivet, so turnover on the Vikings. And the one thing I've learned, if there's not a dead ball or a made basket, Rivet cannot get into that pressure.
That's right. And so far, Bar-Reeve's game has not allowed them to get into much of a rhythm and pressures. I think out of that timeout, they definitely made a point to say we need to get number 44 the ball.
Yeah, they're just running back screen lobs to her, and we just have to recognize and talk. Olivia Emmons into the game for the Vikes. Colleen gonna sit down. 11-7. There's Herman with it in the post. She's going to go off the glass. No good, but grab her offensive rebound. Cleared out a little space. Another rebound, and it's going to be laid up and good. 11-9. That was Cadence Mills on the made basket. Beth Graber going to get it across the timeline. Now Willow Thompson going against this pressure. And Bledsoe going to be fouled by Herman.
Again, trying to pass through the seams of that zone, get it into Hannah. And as long as we can keep doing that, that'll make that zone have to really move and work, and it should continue to get open shots.
On the inbounds, Olivia Emmons has it. Beth Graber, Willow from the corner, got another one.
Bang!
It's a Cash for Kendall three-point basket, 14-9. $10 more to the Viking Promise 529 scholarship. So bar even, a little bit of a 1-3-1 right here.
Cash for Kindle's sponsor today is Jerry and Martha Clark. So thanks to them for that generous donations, and hopefully we can cost you some real money today.
And Bledsoe going to block a shot from Willis. Here comes Willow Thompson.
Vincent Rivet fans evidently don't think a block can happen without a foul, because that was as clean as it could get by Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah went volleyball mode on that one and stuck it right into the arms of her teammate. Now Barry going to get the basketball on the sideline as that one was poked out of bounds.
My good friend from Vincent's, Grant Early, didn't think that was a very good call. He didn't. Mike if we needed to, and I reminded him that we are controlled by the FCC.
Yes. Yep. Bledsoe with it. She's going to be
good job by Hannah. Got stuck down there and had the presence of mind to get it out.
Willow, three, no good, but Bledsoe going to grab the rebound, and she's going to travel with it. And Rivet going to get it back. 14-9 Vikings. We're under a minute here in the first quarter.
I'm working with a new stat program today, and I think I'm going to like it once I get used to it.
Okay. So Rivet with the basketball. Just an elevator screen, triple up, no good. Beth going to grab the rebound. And here come the senior with the basketball. Beth going to get it over to Liv Emmons.
Shot Liv's got to take.
And she makes it, 17-9. Another Cash for Kindle three-point basket. And it's an 8-point Viking lead. Let's see if Barry can close the quarter with a stop here.
Yeah, that's a shot, like I said, that Olivia Emmons is in there to shoot, and that's one she's got to take. And good thing for the Lady Vikings, she knocked it down.
Triple from the top of the key for Rivet. It's going to be no good. And Beth Graber going to be fouled with 9.4. Vikes are going to get it back.
When we were talking to Coach Higgins this morning, she said one of the major points that they've got in their scouting report is that they really feel they could win the rebounding battle against Vincent Gervais, and that was a point of emphasis. And right now, Bar-Eve leads the rebounding totals 12-6.
Here comes Beth with the basketball. We're coming up on 5 seconds in the quarter. That ball going to be kicked, so a 4.0, 4 seconds exactly. Vikes will get it in front of the Rivet bench.
I'd like to see a screen here down low and get a three-pointer out of either Willow or Olivia.
Baseline jumper by Willow is no good. And they're going to, okay, good deal. And that's going to do it. So Bar-Eve will have the basketball coming out in the second quarter. And it's a good start at the end of one. 17-9 Vikings, back for quarter number 2 after this timeout. Back for second quarter action, 17-9. Couldn't draw it up much better than this, Brino.
No, absolutely not. Good shooting start. Beth is she's leading us with 5 along with Willow. Liv's got 3, and Hannah and Mariah with 2 each.
And that pass, trying to set something up for Hannah Bledsoe, but it wasn't there, and turnover on the Vikings. So 17-9, Rivet with the basketball. Looks like Bar-Eve.
No, I think they are man-to-man here.
Wild shot up, no good. And she is, she's going to step out of bounds.
Yeah.
And that's where she just needed to reverse course and go the other way.
Yeah, she was being bumped down there, and I really thought she was going to Going to get a foul, but stepped out of bounds prior to.
So Rivet with the basketball. And Barry going to get it back. Ava Carter going to come up with it. Colleen had the deflection. Here comes Tramball with it. Over to Willow. Going to skip it over to Emmons.
Good job hanging on to that one. Bounce and hit her in the leg. There's Willow going to fire a 14-footer. Good.
And rebounded by Rivet. And here come the Patriots.
Reeve is in it. Looked like they went man last time, but they are in that zone coming back down here for this trip down the floor with 7 minutes left in the first half.
And I don't know if you know this or not, Brino, but there are times where I've had teams where that one's going to be thrown away and out of bounds, but there's been times where I've had 3 people playing zone and 2 people playing man. Have you ever had that before?
And sometimes not on purpose.
Yeah.
Wholesale changes now for the Rivet Lady Patriots.
Yeah, definitely not on purpose on my teams.
Bar Eve Junior High boys got a good win last night.
Yep, couple good wins in the Junior High Buggy Bowl, the Pony Bowl. Friday night, 7th graders played really, really well. Willow Thompson with it. Bledsoe. She's going to slip through everybody. Her shot going to bounce around, no good. She's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see who they get it on. Yeah, they're going to get it on number 24. That is Ella Benson. So like everybody was looking, are they going to get the second one on Herman?
Right, yeah, and you know Hannah does that so well when she does miss a shot. She's got the wherewithal to get in a position to get her own rebound.
Free throw going to roll in. That's Hannah's first point. 18-9. Second one, long, and going to be rebounded by Rivet. So it's the biggest Viking lead of the game, 18-9. And Barry's still in the zone defense, as you mentioned.
Ava Carter in there now. So you got to get Ava untracked.
Yeah.
She's had a couple games where she's not quite been herself.
Ball on the floor, and it's going to be last touch by Bar Eve. So Rivet will get it on the baseline. So on the inbounds, Rivet with it. They wanted to get an open 3 for Fry. And she was well covered, and they're going to reset their offense.
Fry really hurt us from the three-point line in the regular season game last year. We have to make sure we keep an eye on her. So far, so good on that one. And in the sectional final game, there wasn't a lot of offense to talk about other than Anna Herman.
Yeah.
She scored. I meant to go back and look, but I know it was
30 out of 32.
Yeah, it was really close to 100%.
So they having a hard time finding gaps in this zone so far. There's Herman with it. She's going to turn in the post and got it to go. 18-11.
She's a good post player. Hannah did what she needed to do. She was right in her face, went straight up, didn't foul her, but good players are going to make baskets once in a while.
So 18-11. Willow Thompson's got it. Rivet now in a 2-3 zone. They've extended it. Pass going to be poked out of bounds. Beth Graber checking in. Willow going to get a break.
Yeah, Willow just kind of telegraphed that one a little bit and allowed Rivet to jump out into the passing lane. Beth with a couple of threes tonight. Get back in there, see if she can get loose. Colleen going to throw it to the same spot we almost turned it over last time for the turnover.
So Rivet going to pick it off, trying to cut into this 7-point Viking lead. And they've got Herman down there, and Herman had Hannah Bledsoe buried in the post, so that's not the worst foul in the world right there.
Not at all.
And if they're going to continue to look inside like that, Brino, I think the Lady Vikings now in inbounds play. Somebody lost their assignment, and Benson going to lay it in, 18-13.
Yeah, we just got lost on a screen there, and for an easy layup. Coach Higgins going to take a timeout.
It's going to be a full. We'll go ahead and take another one. 18-13. Vikings lead it. 4:45 left. Second quarter. Back in 1 minute. And out of the timeout, Barry's going to throw it away, Brino.
Yeah, got a little sloppy there. And what we've done right now, Bar-Reeve not getting into the inside of that zone versus just trying to pass it around the perimeter. And Vincent Gervais in the passing lanes quite a bit. So we've got to go back into those inside passes and break the seams of that zone.
So Rivet has scored 4 in a row to cut it to 5 at 18-13.
Mariah Brunson checks back into the game. She's got Mariah, Hannah, Liv, Willow, and Beth on the floor right now. They're going to try to go into Herman and turn it over.
Yeah, and out of that timeout, one of the things that Hannah Bledsoe did, no longer playing straight behind Herman, kind of fronting her a little bit, quartering her, I guess we could say. So 18-13, good defense by the Vikes. Let's see if we can find a basket here.
We need to penetrate the zone. Start there we go. Bringing 2 people to you, and then someone's open.
Bledsoe, her shot going to be blocked, going to grab her own rebound, flip it up, lost control of the ball, and Rivet going to come up with it.
There was much better ball movement that time. We'd gotten a little lazy on our interior passing around the zone. That was much better. Hannah got a good shot, just got it blocked, and then couldn't get it back. So
Vincennes Rivet, Bar-Eve looks like a little, I don't know if we're still 2-3 zone or maybe a 1-3-1 here. I got to see it from the top, but they're going to get an open 3 from the corner. It's going to bounce long, but tapped right back to Herman. Now Rivet, they don't go up with it. They're going to take a long baseline jumper. It's no good. Good block out by Brunson. She's going to grab it, get it off to Willow. Here comes Bar-Eve.
Yeah, we kind of swatted at a rebound there instead of grabbing it. So we can't waste those opportunities and give this Rivet team more chances to score.
Brunson, high post. Yeah, there's Beth on the baseline. Her shot going to be short and rebounded by Rivet. They are on the run. And wild shot put up in the middle of the lane. No good. And Rivet going to tap it around, come up with the rebound. Now long triple from the corner is good. That extra possession, Alexis Fry knocks it in. And it's 18-16.
We are back to having a ball game here, but it's been a while since Bar-Eve got a basket.
And Brunson going to be fouled. She's going to be bumped by Mills.
You know, I've never seen a crowd that is so in tune to officiating in this one. Vincent Gervais, always known to know the rules better than most, and they're letting everybody know it right now. Clear foul.
Yeah. And shot up by, well, that was quite a sequence right there. Yeah. as Olivia Emmons on the inbounds play got an open baseline jumper that rolled in and out. Brunson got an offensive rebound that was no good. And then Bledsoe got the third rebound, and she's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Lots of officiating class takers.
There is a lot going on right now in front of us here on the sideline while Hannah knocks down a free throw. First point for quite a while for the Lady Vikings.
So 19-16. And second one going to roll out, and it's going to be last touch by Brunson. But she gave it a good effort, and Rivet going to get it back trailing by 3.
2:18 left, first half action. Bar-Reeve going with that same 5 they've had out there for a while. Willow, Liv, Hannah, Beth, and Mariah.
And good passing by Rivet. Fry going to put it on the deck. She's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's one where we just got to slide over versus reach. Kind of bailed her out. She was going in for another wild shot. And Bar-Reeve made it easy on her and fouled her. First-year coach for Rivet, Michael Mills. Again, said 5-2 in his first season.
Free throw going to be good by Fry. Colleen in, Liv Emmons out. Next free throw. That one going to roll out. Bledsoe going to grab it. Get it off to Colleen. The Vikings need to get down the floor. Let's see if they can beat this pressure down.
They so far still continue to sit back and howl a little. Okay, I'm not going to say it. I'm yelling about Rivet, but That was a pretty obvious foul on that shot.
I've got, and they're still wanting to travel.
Yeah, I don't know what they're watching.
Over something you can't legally do in public.
It's a great shot by Colleen.
Colleen knocks in a Cash for Kindle 3-point basket off of the inbound set, 22-17. The Vikes needed that one, Brino.
Yes, they did. Good, no hesitation by Colleen there to knock down.
Wild layup, no good. Rivet going to grab the rebound. They're going to throw it in the backcourt, and here comes Willow Thompson with it. And Willow going to get fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two.
I'm sorry. I know that we're not doing very good broadcasting right now, but this is comical.
If you could, well, I guess out on the Bar Eve Media live stream as as Willow's free throw going to be short, but the camera is facing the section.
Yes, and I don't know you could have a more obvious foul than that.
Yeah.
It still was the wrong call.
You be the judge, and Willow going to miss a pair, so break for Rivet, 22-17.
Barry going to stay in that zone, hands up, without Herman in there. We're really concentrating more on the perimeter.
There's a double dribble on Rivet, as that was all started with the defensive pressure of Colleen Trambaugh just getting really, really handsy.
Yeah, you said at the pregame show that Bar Reeve relies on that defense, and that was a good example.
So we're at a minute left in the quarter. Beth Graber going to set for a long one. In and out, no good. Last touch by Brunson, out of bounds.
Evidently an over in the back was missed on that one. 52 seconds.
Did you know there's no such call as over the back? Did you know that?
Not according to some.
Should I give a, now Colleen going to reach in and foul Kenzie Willis on the jumper, so she'll go to the line to shoot two with 44 seconds left.
This is when Bar Reeve needs to close out this quarter here in this first half. 84 seconds left. Get the ball back. A missed free throw by Vincent Gervais, aided by the Bar Reeve student section, led by, I believe I see a DeCourcy over there. Leading the way.
There's a couple of them in the front row. And second free throw, no good.
And they did their job again. Missed the free throw, but Mariah's going over the back.
Yeah.
And big cheers by Gervais.
Yeah, and Brunson did something right there that she doesn't normally do. She missed a block out.
Yep. Yeah, she's one of our most steady at that.
So Rivet going to get it on the baseline. Vikes need a stop. And Bledsoe going to block it. Beth going to come up with it. Here comes Bar Reeve. And Beth going to travel with it.
Beth got herself in a tough spot there. She had three people charging her and kind of lost her passing lane. Couldn't get it shut down, and it makes the travel. So Rivet going to have the ball, 36 seconds left, 22-17 Lady Vikings.
So Vikes still with a 5-point lead. Now Herman back in the game.
Good interior defense by Hannah, not letting that pass go into Herman.
Barry still 2-3 zone.
20 seconds.
And there's a nice little slip by Fry. She's going to lay it in, 22-19. Willow Thompson, Bledsoe, middle of the lane, and with 7.8, Hannah Bledsoe is going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
A nice pass there. I thought that Willow had the baseline, and as she got closed off, she found a cutting Hannah Bledsoe.
One has to ask themselves, though, was that really a foul?
I think it depends on which one you ask.
Hannah got the first one. 23-19, Vikes by 4 again.
All right, get this one.
Yep, get this one. Yep, second one is good, 24-19.
Halfway home.
7.8, here comes Rivet. Little sideline break action. Ball going to be poked away. They're going to grab it back. Long two, no good. Hannah going to rebound, and the Vikings close with a stop. So we are headed to halftime. And it's 24-19, Bar Reeve with a 5-point lead. Halftime today brought to you by Montgomery Medical, located across the street from Bar Reeve High School. Montgomery Medical, where there is no cure for Viking fever. Good first half for the Vikings. We're halfway home, 24-19. Back for the halftime show after this quick 3-minute timeout. And back at halftime, 24-19, Bar Reeve leads it. Halftime today brought to you by Montgomery Medical, located across the street from Bar Reeve High School. Halftime stats and thoughts. Brian Emmons.
Well, I think it was an extremely solid first half by the Lady Vikings. We did lose the second quarter by 3 points, but overall first half, I don't think we could be sitting any better than what we are right now. After one, it was 17-9. Bar Reeve jumped off with a couple of early three-pointers by Beth Graber, and then we lost the second quarter, like I said, but still lead at 24-19 at halftime. Vincennes Rivet being led by Alexis Fry. She's a 5'8" sophomore. She's got 8 points. Next up is Cadence Mills and Mary Herman. They've each got 4, and then 3 points from Kennedy Fry. For the Bar Reeve Lady Vikings, they're led by Beth Graber. She's got 6 points on a couple 3-point baskets. And then Hannah Graber. I'm sorry, I did it the first
There
time.
it is.
I finally
There
have
it
Hannah
is.
Bledsoe with 5 points, and Willow Thompson also has 5, followed by Colleen Trambaugh, Liv Emmons with 3, Mariah Brunson has kicked in 2. Bar Eve still winning the rebounding battle. They're up 19-11 in that. And Bar Eve shooting at a nice clip, 47% from the field in this basketball game. And like I said, they lead it 24-19 at the half.
And obviously there's been lots of great signs here in the first half, and there's also a thing or two the Vikes need to clean up. And what would that be that you think they're talking about in the locker room at this time?
Well, I think they went away from what really got them their early baskets, and that was really concentrating on splitting the seams of that zone that Vincent Rivet threw at them, and that kind of forced them to throw the ball around the perimeter, led to some little tougher passes and some turnovers. So I think we're getting back to making sure we get in the middle of that zone, and even if we kick it back out, that typically will free up our outside shooters for the long balls.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. You always, even though the Vikings do, I'm not going to say we've got a size advantage, but I think we neutralize them. But as you mentioned, the battle of the boards is always going to be a concern when you've got good and experienced post players like RLP does, and Vikings have handled that so far in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Higgins, that was a point of emphasis coming into this basketball game, is we couldn't lose the glass, and right now we definitely are not.
All right, so add all of that up. It's 24-19. Bar Eve leads it here at halftime. As we mentioned, halftime brought to you by Montgomery Medical, located across the street from Bar Eve High School. We're going to take another timeout, and when we come back, we will have second half action. It's 24-19 Vikings. Back to the big ship after this timeout. back at Bar Eve, getting ready to start second half action.
Looks like Vincent's going to go with Dane, the two Fry sisters, Mills and Herman, while Bar Eve's going to counter with Beth, Maya, and Willow, the starters for both squads.
So it will be Rivet basketball, and here we go. Bar Eve going to start back in that zone defense again. And they've got Fry had her stuck on the sideline, and now there's going to be a block on Brunson.
I think that's going to be Mariah's second.
I think it's her third.
You're never wrong on this. And you are again correct.
Yeah, I'm.
Check in for her. That's not what we wanted right off the bat. See what Ava can do. Mariah now going to be out of touch here for a few minutes.
Will she be out of time as Herman's short jumper going to be no good, but that ball by Beth Graber, so Rivet going to get another chance.
You know where these Fry girls are out there behind the three-point lines. They're going to want to fire it. Herman trying to get position on Hannah, but great job there. And there's a travel. They did get it. I didn't think they were going to get it.
And they did. Cadence Mills going to drag that pivot foot. 24-19. Vikes going to get it back.
You know, part of the adult education that these kids get in basketball is to make sure that you keep that pivot foot on the ground as you make that move to throw.
Trambaugh, Bledsoe, right in the middle of everything, and that's pretty simple. Layup's good, 26-19.
Good interior pass, right back to what we were talking about. That's how the Lady Vikings were successful early.
And Herman going to have her shot blocked. Second chance going to be deflected. Bledsoe really causing problems. Here comes Colleen on the run, and it's going to be deflected, and it's going to touch Ava Carter last.
We talked about this in the pregame, but things maybe just haven't been as smooth for Vincent and Gervais as what they want. I saw two players after that missed shot walk down the court.
Yeah.
Vincent, and I just don't know what we used to seeing out of them.
And ball going to be on the floor. Here comes Trambaugh. Baseline jumper, Willow Thompson. 28-19. It's a 9-point lead again.
Starting off the second half just like we did the first. Good ball movement and knocking down shots. Willow Thompson, no hesitation on that open jumper.
So the first four of the second half belong to the Vikings, and Bar Eve, let's see if we can get another stop. Fry's got it, and they look to be out of sorts a little bit.
Yeah. She tweaked her knee. She's got a brace on. She seems to be limping. There's a banked in three-pointer from the top of the key.
That's not a great sign, 28-22. Baseline jumper by Willow going to be blocked. And now here comes Rivet. They're going to grab a steal. Here comes Fry. She's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Willow went baseline, and the defender Mills down there said, no can do.
You're 3 for 3.
I'm going to see Daryl Hall tonight. Of Hall and Oates. What is
It got real quiet. And we got to get our student section to, like,
I don't know.
wake up. We were good in the first half.
It worked, though. I think the silence.
Oh, maybe that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that was like the old Taylor silent night there.
Yeah.
Fry going to knock that one down.
28-23. I see what they were trying to do now. I wasn't looking. Now I see it. So, yeah, that was the whole thing. Sorry. I apologize to the student section. Ava Carter going to have it poked away, and here comes Rivet again. And she's going to bother the layup. And Fry is going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two more. The Vikings have got to handle the basketball.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little turnover bug here, and I'm not going to say that it's because of the incredible pressure by Vincent Gervais. We're just getting a little sloppy, and we're looking exactly where we're going to throw it before we do it, allowing them to jump the passing lane.
First free throw is good, 28-24. And the second one is good, 28-25.
get back to take care of the basketball. Good ball movement. Let's see if they can. They got Ava in the middle there. Didn't get her.
Colleen's got to spin it back and go left-handed.
Yeah, Colleen was kind of doing exactly what the defender wanted her to do there, which is not like her. That's what Coach Higgins is saying. Spin around and go past her. Down at the end of this court, though, that could solve this real fast.
They could solve anything and then some. Colleen going to step into a triple. No good. Long. Ray probably walked with it a couple times. Bar-Eve going to get it back. Beth's three is no good. And now Rivet going to come up with it again. So the Vikes, after that building that 9-point lead, Rivet's now scored 6 in a row, and they've got the basketball. Herman with it.
She just does not look right down there.
And a wild shot up, no good by Rivet. Here comes Colleen with it.
Good rebound by Colleen. I like it when she gets the rebound too. Takes away that outlet pass. She just turns and goes. Rivet going to sit back in the zone this time. That's a good ball movement there, inside out. Didn't get the shot though.
Ava Carter with it, over to Bledsoe. Bledsoe tried to get down the baseline, can't do it. And Coach Lacey Higgins going to want a timeout. It's a 30, and we'll go ahead and take one. 4 minutes left, third quarter, 28-25 Vikings, back in 30 seconds. And out of the timeout, 28-25. Coach Lacey Higgins wanted to talk something over right there.
It's probably a good timeout. We were a little out of sync there. And as we've said, here's an inbound pass. Willow going to fire a three, in and out.
And Ava Carter going to save it out of bounds off of Rivet. Good hustle there by the junior. Threw it off of Cadence Mills.
Yeah, that's the hustle play that's going to get Ava Carter going. Mark my words.
And just a bad pass on the inbounds. Here comes Rivet, and they've got numbers. Fry, but she's going to throw it out of bounds, and the Vikings catch a break.
That's one Fry's got to shoot, no question about it. Willow going to check out, Liv going to check in, but my buddy Grant there was saying the same thing. Shoot the ball. 28-25.
Vikes need a bucket.
And they're going to come, Rivet going to bring that pressure back out again. Still in the zone.
They're starting to extend things a little bit. Colleen with it. Going to bounce it over to Beth Graber. Beth.
Penetrate, don't just pass. There we go.
Not a great pass, and it's mishandled out of bounds. Another turnover on the Vikings. 28-25, Rivet with the basketball.
Our turnover problems are coinciding with our lack of penetrating seams in the zone.
Yep.
We're making it very easy to defend when we don't do that and draw two players to us.
So Rivet with the basketball, they can tie it with a triple, but they're going to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, this girl she's struggling a little bit right now. She's got good ideas. She's a freshman, 5'5" guard. She's trying to get it into Herman, but that's a couple of times she just sailed it out of bounds.
Yeah, Nia Dame has really caused some problems defensively, but at that point, Herman, she had a defender in front of her and one behind her, and there was just not much she could do. So Bar-Eve with a 3-point lead.
Lisa Willis going to check in for Rivet. She's a good point guard. Going to keep getting better.
Bledsoe with it.
Hannah out on the perimeter now with Ava running the middle.
Rivet in a 1-3-1 here.
Boy, I'd like to see a pass into Ava. She can turn and find Hannah cutting to the basket.
And they're going to get Olivia with a travel there. Happy feet. And Rivet going to get it again.
Yeah, the turnover bug starting to mount for both teams.
28-25, Rivet with the basketball. 2:27 left here in quarter number 3. Dame going to turn the corner, baseline, or a jumper from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Colleen. Here comes Bar-Eve.
Good rebound there by Colleen. Went right to it. Beth for a 3. It's going to be short.
And it's going to be short. Beth just never got her feet set. Bar-Eve back on defense again. And the scoring has slowed, Brino.
Yes, the scoring has slowed while the turnovers increased for
Yeah.
both teams right now. Fry back in the game. They're going to want to get her active. She's been quiet from behind the arc. She's going to want to take one out of the field.
Ball into the high post to Fry. Looking for Herman, can't find her. Now Dame.
Oh, looks like she's exhausted.
There she is down in the post. Short jumper, flips it in, and it's a 1-point game, 28-27.
Good play there. She really didn't really beat me into the spot, but just kind of lobbed it up over the top of it and got the basket.
Emmons has got it in the left corner. There's Colleen. 15-footer, gonna roll in. Got the bounce right there.
We'll take it. That hit back on the neck of the rim and somehow landed dead and fell in.
And are they gonna take a timeout? And we'll go ahead and take another one. Minute 11 left. Third quarter, 30-27 Vikings. Back 30 seconds. (30-27). Bar-Eve leads it.
Minute 11 left in the third quarter. It's been a good ball game.
It has been a good ball game.
A little sloppy here of late.
Well, but just defense from each team making plays.
Yep, I'm gonna be mad at that.
So we're under a minute, third quarter. Fry had an open shot. She's going to kick it over Dame. 3, and we're tied at 30. So it is a brand new ball game here with 9 minutes left. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Rivet.
30 seconds left here in timeout.
Let's see if the Vikes, I'm going to guess Rivet's going to try to get the last shot of this quarter. We're at 15. There's Dame with it again, guarded by Beth Draper. They're really getting high and wide here. And she's just going to go all the way in, lay it up, no good. And Bledsoe going to grab the rebound. She's going to be fouled. There's your call with 1.6.
Multiple fouls.
Uh-huh. And Coach Mills from Rivet just, you know, he asked his players, why are we fouling with 80 feet from the basket with 2 seconds left in the quarter? So Bar-Eve just going to get it in. And that's going to do it. So we are headed to the fourth quarter, all tied on the JJ's Concrete scoreboard, 30-30. Bar-Eve and Rivet back for the fourth quarter after this 1-minute timeout. all tied at 30. 8 minutes left in the game, Brian
I
Emmons.
said going into this week, I'd like to go 2-1. I think that would be a solid week if we went 2-1. Didn't know who the victories were going to be against, didn't know who the loss was going to be against. But we're sitting here at 2-0 right now, tied going into the fourth quarter with Vincennes Rivet. I like where we're at. Colleen Tramball, Willow Thompson, Mariah Brunson, Hannah Bledsoe, and Beth Graber are starters in to start the fourth quarter.
At times like these, I ask myself, as Willow Thompson going to get behind everybody, no good, but Brunson going to grab it. Now Rivet going to pick it off, and Brunson just needed to go back up with it, but Rivet almost loses it out of bounds. At times like this, I ask myself, what would Bobby the Brain Heenan do?
Whatever he wanted to do.
That's right. I think he said, win if you will, lose if you must, but always, always cheat. So I'm not going to say we're going to cheat, but, man, we could use a big call probably. As Rivet 3 up, no good. Bledsoe going to grab the rebound. Here comes Bar-Eve. And Lacey just saying, sprint the floor. There's Beth Graber with it. She's going to bounce it over. Brunson. Top of the key, jumper, no good.
Good job, Hannah.
Bledsoe, rebound 1, no good. And there's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Rivet on the alternating possession arrow.
Hannah had a couple of shots there, got her own rebound, but couldn't get it to go, and then we got a jump ball on the subsequent block shot. Those rebounds make her sister Sarah smile.
Well, Rivet with the basketball. Bar-Eve now in a little bit of a 1-3-1. It looks like kind of a soft 1-3-1. Rivet's played a lot of that here today. And Fry going to go down the lane. She's going to miss the layup and out of bounds. Last touch by Rivet. So Bar-Eve going to get it back. More wrestling terminology. It is time for Sean to tag Marty. Hot tag here.
Hot tag. Here we go. The Rockers going to come out of this right now and just start laying it down. Well, that was a terrible breakup on. That was on
31 years ago yesterday.
That was on the barber shop, right?
Yeah. Janetti tried to jump out the window to escape. Now bad pass going to be picked off again. And Rivet going to throw it over. Dane going to lay it up. And she's going to miss it. Rivet unable to take the lead.
You know, that's another case. And the Rivet crowd is beside themselves. For some reason, Rivet is overpassing on their fast breaks. They've had a lot of opportunities at layups, and the player gives it up. You like the unselfishness, but you got to take the points when you can get it.
So we're tied at 30. 2 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Beth Graber on the baseline, out to Willow. Back to Beth. It's the ball reversal here. Vikings not getting much dribble penetration again. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Brian Emmons. The Rivet Patriots have gotten much better shots here in this fourth quarter and late in the third quarter than Bar-Eve has.
Our offense has gone with that interior passing. We got Mariah and Hannah now. There we go. Got one into Mariah's free throw line.
Willow with it.
Don't panic. Okay.
Beth Graber, long two, no good. Rebounded by Rivet.
All right, not a bad set. Didn't come away with the basket, but we handled the pressure there.
How about a turnover and a layup right here? We could use something easy.
Hannah's going to get it. She's not going to get the score.
So Rivet just going against this Viking zone. Like I said, the defense ahead of the offense here both ways.
Yeah.
We're tied at 30, 3 minutes gone. There's Herman down in the post. Her shot going to be blocked.
Defense. Very, very good defense.
And Bar-Eve's got to run. We cannot just sit and walk it up the floor because Rivet's going to get set. And timeout, Lacey Higgins. It's going to be a full, and we'll go ahead and take one. We're tied at 30 all, 4:35 left. Back in 1 minute. And back for fourth quarter action. 4:35 left in the game. Bar Eve 30, Vincennes Rivet 30. Brian Emmons.
Still like where we're at here. We tend to respond to coaching very well.
Yep.
It's a good timeout by Coach Higgins there. Just kind of reset things, go into this stretch run here. We've got our starters in the ballgame.
So on the inbounds, Beth Graber with it. Now she's going to get it to Colleen. The Vikings going to get set. They are chasing Colleen Trambaugh. Now Bledsoe. Vikings on roller skates a little bit right here.
Well, with these guards out so much, we've got to get the ball into the interior.
Ball poked away for just a second. Now we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow going to be back to Bar Eve.
Right now, we're just not getting the ball into the middle. All we have to do with the guards coming out that far, if we can get the ball there around the free throw line in the middle and turn, someone else going to be open. Probably Hannah going to the basket for a layup.
Yeah, the Vikings have got to get somebody in there.
We're relying on perimeter passing. Take a couple dribbles.
And they're going to get a travel on Colleen Trambaugh. And Rivet going to get it back.
And again, that's all caused because we're allowing them to just dictate what we're doing right now. When you get into the seams of that zone, it brings the defense to you. And it's just simple math. You know this. If there's two people guarding one, someone's open.
Somebody's open somewhere. There's Herman,
Good
and she's
job,
going to have it poked
Hannah.
away. And here comes Beth Graber. Bar Eve's got to run while Herman's behind the play. Ball on the floor for just a second.
They are letting them play right now. Good catch.
Brunson going to lay it up. No good, but she's going to go to the line to shoot two with 3:36 left.
Great hands there by Mariah Brunson. That ball got tipped into the perimeter, and somehow she snagged it. My goodness.
And we're back.
Folks, it's a short life, really.
Yeah.
Just have fun. Wow. All right, Mariah, knock this down.
Brunson's first free throw is long. She'll have one more. Trying to give the Vikes the lead again.
She's been shooting her free throws pretty good here early in the year.
Second one going to roll out. So missed opportunity, and here comes Rivet. Vikings have not scored. Vincennes Rivet has not scored in the fourth quarter.
No, it's been, like you said, defense ahead of offense right now.
Ball, and there's Willow going to come away with it. Layup, no good. Colleen lays it up and in. 32-30 Vikings.
Colleen was there for that offensive rebound, and then the putback, 32-30. Great job of running the basket, running the floor.
So
Great
Vincent.
job by Hannah.
Yep, Vincennes Rivet back on defense. Ball poked away. Brunson going to come up with it, and they're going to call a jump ball.
A good job there on the interior by Hannah. She's really making it difficult for them to get the ball into Mary Coleman. And then the tip away is what caused the tie-up. So Rivet will have the ball out underneath their own basket. Now the arrow is going to go back to us.
Dame with it. She's going to have her shot blocked by Willow Thompson.
Say it isn't so, Willow.
There it is. Here comes Willow. Out ahead, Colleen going to flip it back to Beth. Boy, I'd love to nail a three right here. We're going to have a tie-up on the floor. No, they're going to get the timeout to Lacey Higgins first. So Bar Eve maybe catches a little bit of a break right there. Bar Eve was going to get the possession arrow anyhow.
Yeah, just saved it. It's what it did, more importantly.
So we'll keep it right here, 2:40 left.
Yeah, like you said, Bar Eve was going to have the basketball, but what that call that went in Bar Eve's favor did was let us keep the arrow.
So the Vikes, it seems, Brino, we have dialed the defensive pressure up again here these last couple of possessions. And man, if we can score right here, it would be big.
Yeah, they continue to want to get the ball down into Mary Herman and Hannah Bledsoe just doing a great workman job in not allowing that to happen. And honestly, the times look and see how many points Herman's got. I think she's right around 8 points, but she's just made good shots. Hannah has been in her face. There's been nothing easy for her all morning long.
So on the inbounds, Beth Graber, Willow, Colleen.
Good look. Cross court to Beth.
Beth stops, pops, short. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson has her shot deflected, but Vincennes Rivet out of bounds, and with 2:25, Bar-Eve going to get it back.
This crowd, I wouldn't say it's a super large crowd, but there's nobody in this gym right now that's not in this ball game. Everybody having fun.
So on the inbounds, Colleen, Willow, 3 from the corner, in and out, no good. Rebounded. Now they're going to get a foul on Brunson. That's going to be her 4th.
I don't expect her to go to the bench now with 2:18. Just let it ride. Again, Mariah Brunson, not somebody that's going to fill up the stat sheet points-wise, but she's so important in this Lady Vikings game.
So timeout by Rivet. And we will go ahead and take one, too. 2:18 left. 32-30. Back in 30 seconds. Back at Bar-Eve. Timeout called by Rivet. Brino, the Vikings, we just need to keep getting defensive stops.
Yeah, boy, this is fun. You know, early season, but boy, this is a sectional-like atmosphere, and these two teams are going at it. But you're right, Bar-Eve with some great defense here of late, and Rivet matching them. Let's face it, even the shots that Bar-Eve has gotten, they've been difficult. So I think we're in for a pretty fun 2 minutes here.
So 2:18 left. It'll be, as you mentioned, the 5 starters on the floor for the Vikes.
And maybe for the Lady Patriots.
Yeah. So ball reversal for Rivet. They are looking for Herman. Now they're going to step back, fire a 3. No good. Beth going to grab it.
That was kind of a, excuse me, I'll just fire it. She wasn't really, I don't think, ready to shoot that one.
Bar-Eve going to get organized right here. We're under 2 minutes. And Beth going to be fouled. That's going to be team foul number 4 on Rivet, only 4 on the Vikings. So both teams can really dial up the pressure with 1:48 left.
Yeah, good sportsmanship, helping each other up. You got to like that. Not exactly what some of the wrestlers would do.
Here comes, and Colleen going to hustle and tap it out of bounds, but Rivet going to get it back with 1:42.
Yeah, turned it over, but like I said, good hustle to at least keep them from getting an easy basket.
So on the inbounds, and they got Herman on a reverse seal, and that was just way too easy. And that's what happens sometimes when you zone an inbounds play.
Yeah.
And she just got to a spot.
Once she got there and she turned, there wasn't a whole lot we could do at that point. Careful, Willow.
Colleen's got it. We're at 1:24. Beth going to bounce it over to Colleen.
Bar-Eve with 1 timeout left. Vincennes with 2. So if we do get in trouble, Lacey does have an outlet.
And there's a turnover, and here comes Rivet again, and a great foul by Beth Graber. She is going to bump
That's
Dame.
a senior right there that knew the situation. And she knew that they weren't in the bonus yet. And there's no sense in giving away a layup. And more importantly, didn't make it so obvious that it was an intentional foul.
Right. So 1:10 now. Rivet with the ball on the baseline and a chance to take the lead.
Don't let her get it sealed. Good job there. Great job. That's going to be Mariah's 5th.
Yeah. And Bar-Eve needs to get out of this 2-3 zone on the inbounds because Rivet has found holes in this all day.
Yeah, did a good job there sealing Herman, but allowed another cutter to get through there.
And
So good day by Mariah Brunson. She's going to check out.
Just a simple inbound set right there, and they would have had a open three. Now we're going to have it over the back.
Oh, he called it.
And
I'm not sure if she was over or not. And
yeah.
if they hadn't called it, we had a layup.
Yeah, Colleen was off to the races. Here comes Liv Emmons. Going to do a little offense-defense here.
Well, Liv's going to be in there for one thing.
Yep.
And we'll see if she can get open to do it.
She's gone to her spot.
Minute left, Pico.
Minute left. And there's Emmons. And Willow going to be fouled with 55 seconds left. That's team foul number 5 on Rivet, so they can still get really aggressive one more time.
Yeah, Lacey, just tell them, Liv, be ready to shoot and fire. You can't be slow now and then get stuck down there in that corner. When it's time to shoot it,
yep, got to
fire.
Got to fire it. Colleen going to cross the timeline.
I'd like to see Colleen just go right through this zone. Get the interior pass, back out to Willow.
And that one going to be picked off. And here comes Rivet with 40 seconds.
Liv went try to go back to the well one too many times, and they jumped it that time.
Vikes need to get up and have a little pressure here, because with 30 seconds left, Rivet's going to try to take the last shot.
Hannah's going to have to keep an eye on Mary Herman down there in the corner.
Dame's got it. Yeah, now Coach Higgins says, let's bring the pressure. We're coming up on 15.
Dame has tried to.
Timeout, Rivet. It's going to be a full. And we'll go ahead and take 30 seconds of it. 12.7 seconds left. 32-32, Bar-Eve and Rivet. Back after this. .32 all, 12.7 seconds left. It will be Rivet basketball on the sideline, Brino.
Well, fourth quarter is 2-2. It has been a defensive fourth quarter. We've played some good defense in this one. We need it right now. As Vincent's going to have the ball trying to get a win here at the buzzer. But still, again, I'll go back to, I would take, if you told me on Sunday night this is where we'd be, I'll take it.
Yep.
So I got to think they're going to try a penetration, and if the shot's not there, dump it to Herman.
And they're going to throw it in the backcourt, so Rivet is going to get the last shot.
Beth's going to cheat a little bit, help on Herman, but she can't leave Fry.
And they're trying to spread it out. We are coming up on 5.
Somebody guard her.
Here's Fry. She's going to get down the lane. We're not going to call travel. Dame three-pointer at the buzzer. No good. It banks long. And Bar-Eve and Vincennes Rivet. We're going to play 4 more minutes of basketball. 32 all. Headed to overtime. Back to Bar-Eve after this 30-second timeout. Both teams still in their huddle, playing extra basketball. Brian Emmons.
It's like a Christmas gift. You get free basketball today as the Bar-Eve Lady Rivet Lady Patriots have gone toe-to-toe today, and we're going to get some more. But like we said, the defense got turned up there in that fourth quarter and caused a lot of turnovers, but not many uncontested shots on either end. Bar-Eve going to come out of the break here. They're going to go with Willow, Colleen, Beth, Ava, and Hannah. And Rivet looks like they are going to go with back to their starters. Mary Herman going to jump center against Hannah Bledsoe for the second time today. Everybody was on the wrong end. They were switching ends, but we haven't had too many overtime games the last couple of years.
No.
I've been doing this with you.
There's ball on the floor. Willow.
Good hustle.
Ball still on the floor.
Still on the floor.
And Barry's going to come up with it.
And Beth got tackled.
Here comes Ava Carter. Her shot going to be blocked.
My
and
goodness, what a start to overtime. That was a play right there. If you're listening on the radio, I'm not sure we can describe it other than the fact the ball was flying everywhere.
Well, and that's what they're asking at the scorers table.
Yeah.
Which way does the possession arrow go?
Was there ever a possession to flip it? Yeah. That was something else right there.
I would say Rivet gained possession.
Yeah. Go ahead and recap that play, Nico, for the fans at home on the radio.
Tackle basketball.
There was people flying. There was the ball bouncing around.
I'm going to stand up. That was a good idea. So on the inbounds, Colleen with it.
Even some of the angry Rivet fans are laughing after that one.
Willow Thompson, Ava Carter.
Good outlet pass there. Come on, Colleen.
And her three, no good. Rebounded by Rivet. So they're going to get a chance now with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. So Dame with it. Going against this Viking zone. Both teams will be in the bonus from here on out as we are in overtime, tied at 32.
Well, they're not going to get into a terribly big hurry here. They're going to go to the interior. Kick it back out to Fry.
Rivet has the lead, 35-32.
I've been waiting on that. She's been lurking out there, has Fry behind that three-point line, looking for a shot.
Beth Graber's got it in the left corner. Now Willow Thompson going to bounce it over to Colleen.
Is that Rivet's first?
I think it is. There's Bledsoe, middle of the lane. Her shot, no good. Rebounded by Rivet.
All right, now we need to stop here.
So we're at 2.5 minutes.
I think they're going to be content just to kind of hang on to it here a little bit. So we've got the pressure. She's dancing around that at half line.
Yeah, and Rivet, they are going to their delay. And they're going to take a timeout. So we'll go ahead and keep everything right here. 35-32, 2:12 left. Not sure about this timeout, Brian. This is going to be a chance where Coach Lacey Higgins got to make her offense-defense subs.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm not sure Rivet wasn't in any trouble or anything. I don't know what they could be setting because they're obviously kind of run a delay and not getting any big hurry here.
I would predict we're going to see that Viking 1-3-1 with Ava Carter out on the top of it, but I could be wrong.
I'm just watching the Posey board down here on the Rivet huddle, and it looks an awful lot like they're wanting to find an opportunity to penetrate and then find a cutting Mary Herman if I was to guess. But Murray can stop that by stopping the dribble. Move your feet, just don't let it go past. And listen, Rivet's shown the ability to turn the basketball over. So if we can keep the pressure on, I think we can get the ball back here and get a basket. We've made some good plays today, some good smart plays. Beth, when we've had fouls to give, didn't let a layup happen that could have put Rivet ahead. We've made some good plays.
So 35-32 on the inbounds. Looks like Barry just going to go man-to-man.
Yeah.
And there's Colleen, almost takes it away.
Willow.
Ball deflected into the backcourt. And still man-to-man defense. Vikings just pressure.
Good job.
Oh,
how did that get there? Hannah did everything but steal that one.
And I think Herman just took it right out of Bledsoe's hands. There's an offensive foul on Ava Carter. They're going to call a moving screen. So with a minute 41, 37-32. Rivet now with a 5-point lead here in overtime.
Rivet fans are really pro-official now.
And now Dame going to be fouled by Willow Thompson with 1:37.
Bar Reeve now down 5. They can't do anything but attack defensively. Merritt coming home to check out. Dame going to go to the free throw line. She's going to shoot a one in bonus, I believe.
Yep, it's bonus. Free throw is long. Rebounded by Bledsoe.
Oh, come on. The ball was tipped out by the Rivet player, and Coach Mills was lobbying to get it back. All right, let's go, Bar Reeve.
So Colleen with it. Vikings need a bucket right here. Colleen, Bledsoe, and she's going to be fouled. That's going to be bonus time, though, with 1:23 left. So Hannah needs to step up and make these free throws.
That's a good spin move. Hannah had a layup, and I'm not sure, even though she's going to go to the free throw line, I'm not sure that wasn't a pretty good foul for Rivet. They'll take their chances at the line because Hannah definitely had a basket there.
Hannah's first one, got it, 37-33. She'll have one more.
And I gotta think that Bar Reeve is going to ramp up the pressure here after this made free throw.
She got them both, 37-34. So back to a one-possession game. Now, Trambaugh going to pick up.
Wow, we don't know who's guarding this one.
So Rivet still with it.
Watching her dribble, that's somebody we want to pressure.
Yeah. 1:10 left. Dame's got it back, guarded by Beth. She's going to
pick it up, deny. Come on, girls, deny.
And there's going to get a
good job.
Going to be a timeout taken by Vincennes Rivet. We'll go ahead and take it. 37-34, 1 minute left. Back in 30 seconds. So setting everything up out of the timeout, 37-34. Rivet leads it by 3. Minute left almost exactly, 1 minute, 1 second. Bar Reeve on defense, and I think, I'm not sure, Brino, this man-to-man pressure has been pretty good.
Yeah, I would say in that, I really don't think that at this point you've got much of a choice. Even in that 1-3-1 that can be effective. I don't know if it's as effective without the length of Ellie Knepp in the lineup, so I would say they'll stay man-to-man.
On the inbounds. And
Ava Carter.
Going to block it out of bounds.
Close to a travel. I don't think she did. I think a lot of people wanted it, but it was borderline, but Ava caught up with her, made a nice block.
Vikings have got to be aware on this inbound set right here.
Yeah, this has been trouble, and that's exactly what Coach Higgins is going to draw up.
So she'll take one. We'll go ahead and keep everything right here.
What a ball game.
It's been a nice ball game today. There is no doubt about it.
What's going on in the world of Mike DeCourcy for the rest of this Saturday?
Well, Mike DeCourcy will head home after this. May stick around and watch the junior high guys a little bit, and then pack up shop and head to Orleans tonight, Brino.
That's right. That should be a good ball game. Again, we talk about this one with the girls, kind of see where you're at. Orleans, obviously, everybody thinks is going to be a real factor in the sectional again this year after the stunning upset of Lagodi last year. So it'd be good to see where Bar Reeve's at against a team that it has maybe some sectional titles in their hopes.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And just another chance to, like you said, measuring stick. Where are you at right now? because I think a lot of the commonly held belief is it's Lagodi and Orleans first and second, and then Bar Eve a little bit after that. And
Bar Eve always seems to be there, even when maybe some years they don't think they will be.
So we'll see a little bit more tonight, but Rivet on the inbounds.
Right, having trouble getting in it. She's going to throw it away.
And here comes Willow Thompson. Willow with it. She's going to pull it up. Colleen going to set for a long one. Going to bounce long. No good. Rebounded by Rivet.
Woo. Well, we had a shot at it.
And Fry going to be fouled. And it's still going to be a regular bonus with 48.1.
Let's see if maybe our student section can try a different strategy here. But we got what we wanted out of that inbound. We defended it well and forced them into a kind of a pass it and hope, and had a good look.
Fry at the line, free throw, long, rebounded by Bess. So Barry going to have another chance. Do not need a three.
No, just get a basket.
Do not need a three.
But if one goes.
Willow Thompson's shot blocked. Bledsoe, Ava Carter going to throw it up, no good, and she's going to be fouled. Rivet going to be fouled with 33 seconds.
We got a good shot, you know. It was contested, but Ava had a good look at it. It just didn't go. We got a shot there. Now, let's see if the student section, Dylan DeCourcy, Dane DeCourcy leading it over there. They made a miss last time. See if they can do it again. Let's see what strategy we're going to go with. Maybe the sudden yell at the back. Nothing.
It's two free throws now, double bonus.
All right, so the silent treatment has worked.
Liv Emmons getting ready to check in, and Ava going to sit down. So one more for Fry, Alexis Fry.
Nobody down to rebound for Vincent Gervais. So if it's a miss, we are going to get it.
So 38-34.
We're down 4. And again, now we're in a situation, again, don't need a three here, just need a basket.
Is there something you can get easy? Emmons over to Willow Thompson.
Hit it,
Back to Liv, three on the way, long, and ball tapped around, Rivet going to come up with it. And with 18.1, the Vikings are now officially in trouble.
Yeah, they went down to the corner to Liv. She got it back out on top, and then they reversed it, went right back to her. Had a good look. It was right on line. I thought she had it just a little long and rattled out. Now we miss it.
And Fry does not miss, 39-34. And that one going to roll out. Here comes a roll in, excuse me, 40-34. Now Colleen, and we're coming up on 10. Tramp ball going to be kicked, so Barry going to get it on the baseline with 10.2.
Now we're at the point where it's almost just a catch and shoot three-point situation here. Down 6, 10 seconds. Got to get this up in a hurry, and then foul on the inbound.
And here comes Rivet with it. They're just going to try to dribble it out.
No need to foul.
And Bar-Eve just going to let it happen, and that's going to do it. So Vikings had their chances here today.
Yeah, they did.
But Rivet is going to be the team who makes the plays in overtime, and the Vikings fall today, the final 40-34. We're going to take a quick 1-minute post-game timeout. When we come back, we'll have all of today's final statistics. We'll have the Build Ops and Ford Tough Player of the Game, and a visit from the coach, Lacey Higgins, all that and more. 40-34, Rivet wins it in overtime here today. Back after this 1-minute timeout. Back for the post-game show. Vikings fall in overtime, 40-34. Final statistics, Brian Emmons.
Well, for the Rivet Lady Patriots, they were led by a couple of players. Mary Herman, she had 11 points, as did Alexis Fry. Alexis's sister, Kennedy Fry, she followed up with 8 points, and then 4 for Kenzie Mills. For the Bar Eve Lady Vikings, they were led in scoring in a light scoring second half. Hannah Bledsoe had 9 points, 7 points each for Willow Thompson and Colleen Trambaugh, 6 for Beth Graber, 2 for Mariah Brunson, and Liv Emmons kicked in a 3-pointer for her 3 points. Bar Eve ended up right dead even, 26-26 rebounding, and it was a very defensive-heavy second half, and I'm anxious to see what Coach Higgins has to say here as she's going to take over on the mic.
All right, joined now on the post-game show by Bar Eve girls basketball coach Lacey Higgins. The Vikings fall in overtime today, 40-34. And Coach, you know, I know at the same time you're probably proud and a little disappointed. Yeah, and obviously, and you said it in a text to me and Brian this morning. It's a make or miss world, and you said, I know this sounds kind of simple, but if we make enough shots, we'll probably win today, and if we don't, we probably won't. And now Rivet's defense certainly has a lot to do with it, and it's not the old Rivet where they are just 84 feet of pressure, but they can do a lot of different things in the half court. They still have a lot of length, and you know, I think that's something as you head into the second half of the season in the tournament that you're going to be able to simulate in practice. I think the quality of your shots will be better the next time around against these ladies, because we will play them again.
Yeah, for sure. And we had some new basketballs, like went off our hands. And my rule is, I don't care how bad the pass is, if it hits your hands, you can catch it. So just cleaning up that stuff. And I told the girls, we're going to have to clean up quickly too, because we have 3 hard ones next week. So it doesn't really.
Yeah, and you mentioned that just the next 4 games. Well, today was number 1, but next week, a busy week. What do we know about everybody? I mean, we've talked a little bit about the Buggy Bowl on Thursday, but tell us about the rest of the week.
I'll tell you that Woodmore will beat this team by 20. It was without Herman playing, which of course she makes a huge difference on her presence on the floor. Still, Wood has a great sophomore post player, and I think it's going to have her hands full down low. And then that's Tuesday, and we have North Davis on Thursday. They're playing well. Randy Dorman, another sophomore, has been playing really well, and Dowd has been hitting threes like it's a job. And then Saturday we have Bloomfield, and Bloomfield just played Rivet on Thursday, and it was a 3-point game. So it's all over the place.
Yeah, well, Coach, I know you got the rest of your Saturday pretty much mapped. Yeah, well, but anyway, obviously the best days are ahead of us, and we know now that we can win the sectional if we play well.
Yep. Thank you guys.
All right, that's Bar Eve basketball coach Lacey Higgins, and the Vikings fall today here in overtime, 40-34. And Brian, like I told her, I know she's probably disappointed,
Yep.
but at the same time proud of the effort of the Lady Vikes today.
Listen. We played with a team that is the sectional favorite going in without a very key cog, and Ellie Nepp's going to be even a bigger part of this team as she continues to get better and better with more playing time. I like where we're at. Maybe I'm being a bit of a dad and a homer for the Lady Vikings, but I really like where we're at as we continue going forward in this season.
All right. Well, a little hardware to pass out still. We got the Bill Dobson Ford Tough Player of the Game. Interesting choice today, Brian. Who you like?
Yeah, it is. You know, we could probably go to several players, but Hannah Bledsoe led us in scoring, and she had just a monumental task, not only with the Herman girl, but the controlling that middle on both ends of the floor against some pretty good interior players. So I'm going to go for the second time this year, go to Hannah Bledsoe as the Bill Dobson Ford Tough Player of the Game.
All right, Hannah Bledsoe. Today's Bill Dobson Ford Tough Player of the Game. Come see why a Dobson deal is a better deal. Well, Vikings fall today, but certainly a reason to be optimistic around the Bar and Reeve Township and communities as the Vikings took Vincennes Rivet to overtime here today, and quite frankly, probably left a little bit of a mark in the idea that I think a lot of Viking fans thought, man, we probably could have got that thing done in regulation today.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We had our opportunities, but you know, sometimes adversity you can learn more from than success, and I think we're going to take a lot of good things and learn a lot of lessons from today that will help us as we move forward. All
right, well, that's going to do it. Big thanks to Brian Emmons, who always keeps us on air, online, and on time, and we'll talk to you tonight from Orleans about 7 o'clock, maybe 7:15 for the pregame show. Big one down there tonight as Bar Eve. We'll see where the boys measure up at the beginning of the season. Orleans, as we mentioned, one of the favorites in Class A this year. They've got everybody back from last year. Of course, the Vikings not necessarily starting over, but incredibly young, and it's a good measuring stick here tonight. And we'll have all of the action for you, so tune in and join us for that. So, for my good friend Brian Emmons, I'm Mike DeCourcy. Vikes fall in overtime here today to Vincennes Rivet, the final 40-34. We'll talk to you tonight from Orleans. Good afternoon, everybody.
So you got to pack up, don't you?
Yeah.